metallic droplets puncture the canvas awning. Sulfur odors rising from wet urban pavement. I watch yellow precipitation staining my trench coat. A toxic downpour mimicking my internal chemical imbalance. Sliding a polished sleeve along unvarnished frets, generating friction to combat atmospheric dampness. My instrument absorbs moisture from leaking skylights, where we huddled before economic hardships arrived. Atmospheric pressure forces precipitation down. We're creating possums on corrugated rooftops. Two drenched musicians resisting elemental displacement, trying to extract melodies from meteorological chaos. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. I found your copper necklace near the drainage pipe, tarnished greenish, catching reflections from lightning strikes. A miniature artifact of domestic turbulence, proving that jewelry seldom survives severe weather. Blame the climate, don't criticize my accessories. Your roof collapsed because engineering standards failed. I am a tropical hurricane requiring advanced meteorology, while you forecast weather using old almanacs and superstition. The storm siren wails indicating flash flood warnings, yet our performance continues despite evacuation orders. Fasten the hatches before eyes and current submerge equipment. Our partnership endures throughout total environmental collapse. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. Can acoustic wood withstand relentless moisture? Or does everything eventually warp and splinter? We welcome the downpour, honoring every water stain, because dry conditions lack dramatic tension. Enjoy the downpour. Downpour. Water is rising. It's rising. Maintain the rhythm. Rhythm. Keep pushing forward. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. The clouds part, the metal dries, puddles on asphalt, the deluge ends. Fluorescent illumination leaks beneath the heavy door. Magenta glare painting ghosts across this cheap carpet. I am counting dust motes dancing in artificial glow, wishing this metropolitan maze would swallow my entity whole.
Trimming a fresh wick while the generator groans, shedding skin through rhythmic wood vibrations. A silhouette projected against damp brick masonry, struggling to capture phantom rhythms before daylight breaks. Electric currents hum through ancient copper wiring, manifesting phantoms from my unexpressed thoughts. Two translucent figures wandering the metropolis, seeking refuge where illumination ceases to penetrate. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Your silhouette dissolved into the evening fog bank, leaving an imprint like burned camera film. I strum chords meant to track your whereabouts, but frequencies scattered across telephone poles. Seas monitoring my erratic movements through city sectors. My destination belongs exclusively to the midnight breeze. Your wooden fretboard cannot capture an untamed spirit that thrives amidst sirens, screeching rubber tires. Glimmering billboards flash advertisements for synthetic happiness, while humans navigate subterranean tunnels below. Sustain the frequency before standard broadcasting terminates. Our alliance exists purely within these hidden wavelengths. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Reflections, bounces off towering glass skyscrapers. We traded natural sunlight for eternal synthetic evenings. Now we chant modern spirituals to automated machinery. Observe the outline, shapes without substance, fading color palettes, shades of twilight. Across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. The electricity cuts, darkness reclaims space. Only outlines remain, fading, gone.
oxidized metal flakes coating my fingertips. Neglected hinges creak whenever memories stir. We constructed an empire on swampy foundations. Now orange corrosion eats away our structural ironwork.
Scraping corrosion off these ancient machine gears,
attempting to lubricate a friction-locked engine block. My calluses harvest rust from abandoned rail yards, where we used to wander before cynicism arrived.
neglected mechanisms grind against
Unyielding gears, producing shrieks that substitute for modern conversation. Two stubborn artifacts resisting historical erasure, trying to salvage utility from industrial debris. Rusty love scraping against our brittle egos, a stubborn oxidation that refuses to wash clean. We operate machinery that society deemed obsolete, mending broken components with industrial-grade devotion.
I discovered your old hairpin inside the toolkit,
Corroded orange fusing with antique wrenches, a tiny monument to domestic turbulence, reminding me why mechanics should avoid romance. Blame the humidity, don't fault my chemistry. Your engine stalled because you stopped the fuel line. I am a high-maintenance turbine requiring premium oil, while you operate on standard kerosene and cheap prey.
the factory whistle blows signaling shift termination,
Yet our assembly line runs perpetually through the night. Tighten the bolts before high pressure causes combustion. Our framework survives despite total structural neglect. Rusty love scraping against our brittle egos, a stubborn oxidation that refuses to wash clean. We operate machinery that society deemed obsolete, mending broken components with industrial-grade devotion.
Time,
or does everything eventually dissolve into powder?
we embrace the decay, honoring every brown stain,
because polished steel lacks character and narrative. Grind the iron, flakes are falling. Endure the friction, keep it moving. Rusty love scraping against our brittle egos, a stubborn oxidation that refuses to wash clean. We operate machinery that society deemed obsolete, mending broken components with industrial-grade devotion. The gears lock, the metal cools, flakes on the floor, corrosion wins. celluloid grooves choked with decades of neglect. A forgotten scratch skips predictably every fourth rotation. I observe ancient album covers warping under cardboard decay, a musical relic mirroring my obsolete romantic ideals.
Brushing away layers of gray particles from the turntable, attempting to calibrate
A fragile sapphire needle.
my fingertips harvest debris from estate sales cellars,
where we hunted masterpieces before digital formats took over. Analog needles struggle against accumulated debris, producing clicks that replace modern percussions.
two dynamic performers
Resisting technological obsolescence, trying to preserve warmth within historical sound accordance. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog grade devotion.
I discovered your handwritten lyrics inside the sleeve,
Ink faded, bleeding into cardboard packaging, a tiny manifesto of emotional instability, reminding me why songwriters should avoid intimacy. Fault the storage conditions, don't critique my handwriting. Your player broke because mechanical maintenance was ignored. I am a high-fidelity master tape requiring professional storage, while you operate on second-hand gear and wishful thinking.
the side terminates requiring
Manual intervention, yet our internal jukebox loops continuously through the evening.
flip the record before
Static electricity causes distortion. Our arrangement survives despite severe physical deterioration. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog grade devotion. To hiss, we embrace the crackle, honoring every audio blemish, because pristine digital production lacks soul and human error. Hear the hiss, accept the friction, spin the wheel, let it loop. Dusty vinyl spinning on an uncalibrated phonograph, a scratchy playback that refuses to smooth out. We reproduce frequencies that contemporary studios rejected, mending auditory artifacts with analog grade devotion. The modal stops, the needle slides, static remains, silence returns. fresh lemon squeezed into a chalice of dark honey. A toxic recipe concocted inside my restless brain. You taste like medicine wrapped in confectionery sugar. A delicious poison that keeps me begging for survival. Strumming a frantic pattern on these steel wires, trying to outrun the ghost of your biting remarks. Your tongue is a switchblade disguised as a lullaby, cutting me open yet leaving me strangely satisfied. We are a volatile mixture of vinegar and fine wine, exploding whenever our paths accidentally cross. Yet we cannot exist without this chaotic friction, a mutual addiction that defies all human logic. Bitter, sweet sensations rippling through our veins, a twisted dance of pleasure intertwined with agony. Ooh, we chew the rind and spit out the holy nectar, living for the thrill of this delicious torment. I recall the day you threw that crystal vase. It shattered against the wall like my fragile ego. Yet the melody you hummed while cleaning the mess was the most beautiful thing I've ever witnessed. You love the drama, don't play the innocent victim. You provoke the tiger just to watch it claw your chest. Then you write a chart-topping ballad about the scars, using my agony to finance your expensive lifestyle. The pendulum swings between adoration and total hatred. We find our equilibrium inside the eye of the hurricane. Hold on tight before the structural integrity collapses. Our love is a beautiful, magnificent, terrifying disaster. Bitter, sweet sensations rippling through our veins, a twisted dance of pleasure intertwined with agony. Ooh, we chew the rind and spit out the holy nectar, living for the thrill of this delicious torment. Or just drifting further apart. We swallow the pill regardless of the consequences, because the alternative is too boring to contemplate. Taste the sting, embrace the flavor. So good, twisted dance of pleasure intertwined with agony. We chew the rind and spit out the holy nectar, living for the thrill of this delicious torment. The sugar dissolves, the bite remains, a lingering aftertaste of us. echo across the deserted saloon lounge. The bartender cleans glassware with systematic indifference. I observe empty chairs inverted atop mahogany tables, an institutional shutdown matching my personal expiration date. Strumming a final elegiac sequence on a worn instrument, watching neon illumination terminate across the establishment. My hands harvest closing vibrations from empty beer kegs, where crowds celebrated before historical epochs transition. Closing protocols dictate immediate physical evacuation, terminating commercial transactions for this calendar day. Two exhausted performers packing up technical equipment, seeking accommodation where hospitality industries cease operation. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive here as that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. I discovered your handwritten ledger on the counter, unpaid balances smudged with dark liquid stains, a financial testament to chronic overconsumption, proving that artistic lifestyles generate significant debt. Critique the economy, don't audit my personal ledger. Your business model collapsed because adaptation was resisted. I am a historic monument requiring significant government subsidies, while you survive on street performances and token donations. The exit door locks indicating total isolation, yet our internal narrative without audience validation. Step into the street before municipal sanitation vehicles arrive. Our creative legacy survives throughout absolute historical erasure. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive here as that cultural historians evaluate, ending our partnership with dignified musical punctuation. Permanent immortality? Or does human history eventually forget every melody? We accept the conclusion, honoring every final phrase, because infinite production lacks urgency and artistic resolution. Drink your glass, pay the tab, walk away, it is finished. Last call indicating the absolute termination of festivities. A final opportunity to secure chemical lubrication. We survive here as that cultural historian musical punctuation. The lights extinguish, the world goes dark, the music stops. Good night. Good night. Heavy metallic droplets puncture the canvas awning. Sulfur odors rising from wet urban pavement. I watch yellow precipitation staining my trench coat, a toxic downpour mimicking my internal chemical imbalance.
Sliding a polished sleeve along unvarnished frets, generating friction to combat atmospheric dampness. My instrument absorbs moisture from leaking skylights, where we huddled before economic hardships arrived. Atmospheric pressure forces precipitation downward, creating peasants on corrugated rooftops. Two drenched musicians resisting elemental displacement, trying to extract melodies from meteorological chaos. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deem historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. I found your copper necklace near the drainage pipe, tarnished greenish, catching reflections from lightning strikes. A miniature artifact of domestic turbulence, proving that jewelry seldom survives severe weather. Blame the climate, don't criticize my accessories. Your roof collapsed because engineering standards failed. I am a tropical hurricane requiring advanced meteorology, while you forecast weather using old almanacs and superstition. The storm siren wails indicating flash flood warnings, yet our performance continues despite evacuation orders. Fasten the hatches before rising current submerge equipment. Our partnership endures through our total environmental collapse. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. Acoustic would withstand relentless moisture, or does everything eventually warp and splinter? We welcome the downpour, honoring every water stain, because dry conditions lack dramatic tension. Enjoy the downpour, water is rising. Maintain the rhythm, pushing forward. Brass rain pelting against our exposed shoulders, a metallic deluge that refuses to evaporate. We navigate storms that meteorologists deemed historic, shielding fragile instruments with fierce physical defiance. The clouds part, the metal dries, puddles on asphalt, the deluge ends.
slippers gliding across parquet flooring. A scandalous reputation precedes my entrance tonight. Gentlemen spill cocktails trying to intercept my gaze. I am the siren song your mother warned you about.
Strumming a wicked gypsy rhythm in the corner shadow, watching you manipulate the entire aristocracy. My fingers execute dangerous arpeggio maneuvers, providing the soundtrack for your calculated seduction. Hypnotic cadences ensnare unsuspecting spectators. We weave an auditory spider web across the ballroom. Two conspirators executing a flawless musical heist, leaving hearts bankrupt and bank accounts drained. Yeah, Jezebel grooves linking through the velvet parlor, an intoxicating rhythm inducing moral compromises, vamping through scandals with sophisticated elegance, where bluesy instincts dominate high society etiquettes. You targeted the duke, stripping his family crest with a single wink and a sultry vocal phrase. I adjusted my key signature to match your deceit, becoming an accessory to your gorgeous crimes. He was foolish, believing beauty implies innocence. Wealthy men surrender easily to minor scale compositions. Your guitar provided the perfect distraction strategy. Now let us divide the spoils before authorities arrive. The carriage awaits outside in the foggy courtyard. Our pockets bulge with diamonds and stolen secrets. Maintain this intoxicating syncopation until we escape. The world is our chessboard, every pawn must fall. Jezebel grooves slinking through the velvet parlor, an intoxicating rhythm inducing moral compromises, vamping through scandals with sophisticated elegance, where bluesy instincts dominate high society etiquettes. Outlaws? Does the distinction matter when the rhythm feels this righteous? We play the villain because heroism pays poorly, and saints never possess this much syncopated swagger. Step softly, slink away, catch the pulse, don't get caught. Jezebel grooves slinking through the velvet parlor, an intoxicating rhythm inducing moral compromises, vamping through scandals with sophisticated elegance, where bluesy instincts dominate high society etiquettes. The birds escape, the cage
Unified biological valves pump oxygenated tissue. An organic engine operating without electronic assistance. I monitor arterial pulses throbbing beneath thin flesh. A physical apparatus generating raw emotional impulses. Strumming cured spruce wood against my ribcage. Feeling internal organs vibrate in sympathy. My chest cavity acts as a secondary soundboard, where chords resonate before speech occurs. Anatomical frequencies synchronize with wooden instruments, producing rhythms independent of modern amplification. Two physical specimens operating under primitive conditions, seeking connection where digital technology fails. Oh, acoustic heart beating inside a wooden framework. An unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma with organic acoustic vibrations. Organic acoustic vibrations. I monitored your pulse during the crescendo. Cardiovascular rates accelerating dangerously fast. A biological reaction to musical complexity, proving that anatomy responds to major chords. Don't medicalize my emotional responses. My ventricles expand because passion demands volume. I am a living organism requiring high-intensity stimulation, while you analyze life using stethoscopes and textbooks. The metronome ticks, dictating cardiac velocity, yet our physical endurance outlasts mechanical devices. Maintain the pressure before arterial failure occurs. A biological union survives despite emotional strain. Acoustic heart beating inside a wooden framework. An unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma with organic acoustic vibrations. Storage media, or do humans eventually decay into dust? We celebrate the pulse, honoring every irregular beat, because pristine digital perfection lacks life and mortality. Feel the valve, pump the blood, stay alive. Feel the a wooden framework. An unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma with organic acoustic vibrations. The rhythm stabilizes, the muscle relaxes. One last thought. Silence. Dark caffeinated liquid congeals inside a porcelain mug. Oily film forming atop the stagnant surface. I watch daylight illuminating unwashed kitchen utensils. A stale beverage reflecting my exhausted psychological state.
Plucking slacking strings beside a cold stove, watching daylight expose layers of grime. My instrument absorbs morning humidity from uninsulated pipes, where we sat debating before financial resources vanished. Stagnant beverages mirror our domestic paralysis, exposing truths we previously chose to ignore. Two sluggish entities coexisting inside an unheated apartment, seeking stimulation where chemical properties fail. Oh, cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates. A bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel. I notice your lipstick mark on the rim, smudged burgundy resistant dishwashing detergent, a miniature monument to matrimonial discord, proving that cosmetics outlast domestic affection.
Blame the plumbing, don't analyze my makeup. Your heater broke because basic repairs were neglected. I am a premium espresso requiring pressurized machinery, while you survive on instant granules and tap water.
The kitchen timer ding signaling nothing important, yet our psychological standoff continues with our resolution.
Drain the dregs before total mold contamination occurs. Our domestic partnership endures through absolute neglect. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates. A bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel. Or do we assign blame to kitchen where we accept the chill, honoring every stained utensil? Because boiling liquids mask authentic domestic friction.
Sip the sludge,
Swallow the chill, endure the bitterness, stay awake. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates. A bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel.
the cup empties, the dregs dry, stains remain.
The caffeine dies. Crimson lipstick stains on a shattered porcelain teacup. Silken drapes block out the unwanted morning sun. My weary eyelids refuse to witness another dawn, wrapped tightly within a shroud of expensive despair.
Polishing the wooden bridge of this ancient instrument, while cold winter wind rattles the window pane. A solitary man tracing memories upon the floorboards, seeking a forgotten chord to heal this quiet agony. The grandfather clock ticks away, I remain in sanity. Every tick-tock feels like a heavy physical blow. Two isolated dreamers wandering through a labyrinth, hoping to find solace within a beautiful catastrophe. Velvet blues enveloping our fragile naked minds, stitching together the torn fabric of our existence. A majestic crossover where sorrow meets royal elegance, sinking into the luxurious depths of sweet damnation. I watched your crown tilt sideways during the storm, your majestic voice cracking underneath the immense weight. I offered you a shelter built from minor scales, but you preferred the absolute chaos of the gale. Do not patronize my elegant, deliberate downfall. My suffering is a masterpiece painted in deep shades. Your acoustic strings are merely the canvas I choose to splatter my raw, unadulterated emotional truth. The atmosphere thickens with unexpressed desires. We are actors performing on a stage of quicksand. Sink deeper, let the melody swallow our hesitation, until nothing remains except this sonic medication. Velvet blues enveloping our fragile naked minds, stitching together the torn fabric of our existence. A majestic crossover where sorrow meets royal elegance, sinking into the luxurious depths of sweet damnation. Of majesty, now we sing our lamentations to an empty sky. Feel the texture, soft yet suffocating, wrapped in luxury, drowning in blue. Velvet blues enveloping our fragile naked minds, stitching together the torn fabric of our existence. A majestic crossover where sorrow meets royal elegance, sinking into the luxurious depths of sweet damnation. Let the fabric consume us softly, quietly. No more struggle, only velvet.
dark caffeinated liquid congeals inside a porcelain mug. Oily film forming atop the stagnant surface. I watch daylight illuminating unwashed kitchen utensils. A stale beverage reflecting my exhausted psychological state.
Plucking slacking strings beside a cold stove, watching daylight expose layers of grime.
My instrument absorbs morning humidity from uninsulated pipes. Where we sat debating before financial resources vanished.
Stagnant beverages mirror our domestic paralysis, exposing truths we previously chose to ignore.
Two sluggish entities coexisting inside an unheated apartment, seeking stimulation where chemical properties fail. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel.
I noticed your lipstick mark on the rim, smudged burgundy resistant dishwashing detergent, a miniature monument to matrimonial discord, proving that cosmetics outlast domestic affection.
Blame the plumbing, don't analyze my makeup. Your heater broke because basic repairs were neglected. I am a premium espresso requiring pressurized machinery, while you survive on instant granules and tap water. The kitchen timer dings, signaling nothing important, yet our psychological standoff continues without resolution. Drain the dregs before total mold contamination occurs. Our domestic partnership endures through absolute neglect. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel.
Retain emotion energy,
or do we assign blame to kitchenware?
We accept the chill, honoring every stain utensil,
because boiling liquids mask authentic domestic friction.
Sip the sludge,
swallow the chill,
endure the bitterness.
Stay awake, stay awake. Cold coffee numbing our unwashed palates, a bitter beverage that refuses to satisfy. We tolerate circumstances that functional families avoid, nourishing broken spirits with sub-zero fuel. The cup empties, the dregs dry, stains remain, caffeine dies. Fluorescent illumination leaks beneath the heavy door. Magenta glare painting ghosts across this cheap carpet. I'm counting dust motes dancing in artificial glow, wishing this metropolitan maze would swallow my entity whole.
Trimming a fresh wick while the generator groans, shedding skin through rhythmic wood vibrations. A silhouette projected against damp brick masonry, struggling to capture phantom rhythms before daylight breaks. Electric currents hum through ancient copper wiring, manifesting phantoms from our unexpressed thoughts. Two translucent figures wandering a metropolis, seeking refuge where illumination ceases to penetrate. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Your silhouette dissolved into the evening fog bank, leaving an imprint like burnt camera film. Our strung chords meant to track your whereabouts, but frequencies scattered across telephone poles. Seas monitoring my erratic movements through city sectors. My destination belongs exclusively to the midnight breeze. Your wooden fretboard cannot capture an untamed spirit that thrives amidst sirens and screeching rubber tires. Glimmering billboards flash advertisements for synthetic happiness, while humans navigate subterranean tunnels below. Sustain the frequency before standard broadcasting terminates. Our alliance exists purely within these hidden wavelengths. So our neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. Are we human beings or merely digital interference? Reflections, bounces off towering glass skyscrapers. We traded natural sunlight for eternal synthetic evenings. Now we chant modern spirituals to automated machinery. Observe the outline, shapes without substance, fading color palettes, shades of twilight. Neon shadows shifting across our pale countenances, obscuring flaws while highlighting internal fractures. A metropolitan crossroad where jazz meets raw instinct, vanishing into artificial darkness, completely untraceable. The electricity cuts, darkness reclaims space, only outlines remain, fading, gone.
mechanical valves pump oxygenated tissue, an organic engine operating without electronic assistance. I monitor arterial pulses throbbing beneath thin flesh, a physical apparatus generating raw emotional impulses.
Strumming cured spruce wood against my ribcage, feeling internal organs vibrate in sympathy.
My chest cavity acts as a secondary soundboard. Chords resonate before speech occurs. Anatomical frequencies synchronize with wooden instruments, producing rhythms independent of modern amplification. Two physical specimens operating under primitive conditions, seeking connection where digital technology fails. Acoustic heart beating inside a wooden framework, an unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma with organic acoustic vibrations.
Pulse during a crescendo, cardiovascular rates accelerating dangerously fast.
A biological reaction to musical complexity, proving that anatomy responds to major chords.
Don't medicalize my emotional responses. My ventricles expand because passion demands volume.
I am a living organism requiring high-intensity stimulation, while you analyze life using stethoscopes and textbooks. The metronome ticks, dictating cardiac velocity, yet our physical endurance outlasts mechanical devices. Maintain the pressure before arterial failure occurs. Our biological union survives despite emotional strain. Acoustic heart beating inside a wooden framework, an unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma with organic acoustic vibration. Celebrate the pulse, honoring every irregular beat, because pristine digital perfection lacks life and mortality. Feel the valve, pump the blood, stay alive. Acoustic heart beating inside a wooden framework, an unamplified muscle driving human expression. We champion dynamics that electronics simulate, mending physical trauma with organic acoustic vibrations. The rhythm stabilizes, the muscle relaxes, one last throb, silence. inside this subterranean catacomb. Amputated equilibrium causing physical disorientation. I stretch out my upper extremities, seeking structural guideposts. A clumsy trajectory matching my toxic psychological state. Strumming erratic syncopated sequences on an uncalibrated instrument. Navigating dark landscapes without artificial navigation systems. My footwear harvests mud from unpaved country thoroughfares where outlaws wandered before industrialization. Street lights, total sensory deprivation amplifies internal anxieties, exposing vulnerabilities we previously attempted to camouflage. Two sightless wanderers traversing an obstacle course, seeking direction where illumination is entirely absent. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid. Navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. I noticed your discarded cane near the precipice. Splintered oak absorbing moisture from subterranean springs. A physical monument to balance failure, proving that stability devices require skilled operation. Fault the topography, don't criticize my locomotion. Your navigation system failed because basic mapping was neglected. I am an erratic seismic event, shifting continental plates while you navigate life using outdated maritime charts and folklore. The warning signal flashes indicating imminent danger, yet our frantic progression continues without deceleration. Find a handhold before gravity forces total descent. Our artistic partnership survives throughout absolute chaos. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disoriented march that leads to physical injury. We tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid. Navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. Can intuition substitute for optical information? Or do humans inevitably collide with concrete realities? We accept the darkness, honoring every bruise and laceration, because brightly lit environments mask authentic human struggle. Take a step, trip over, stand back up, keep moving. Stumbling blind through unfamiliar hazardous territory. A disorienting march that leads to physical injury. Oh, we tolerate conditions that cautious individuals avoid. Navigating catastrophic scenarios with absolute creative recklessness. The motion ceases